do we activate healing in our daily lives? So when we think about healing, and I'm gonna try and do a comparative here, really short and sweet, Yes, so all of us who are in the Reconnective Healing family, we already have an understanding that healing is much more than the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional. And it's definitely not a fixing. It's not what our mentality is, our mindset is about curing and fixing things. It is much more than that. And yet sometimes we forget that when we are in the Reconnective Healing frequencies, we just are. Look at this lady. I love this picture. She's activated, She is, imagine that beautiful plume that she has. Actually, let's make it bigger. That beautiful plume of smoke that she has in her hands. That is you. That is your biophotonic energy field just expanding and communicating laser-like with the entire field and beyond into the multiverse. There is nothing in this lady that separates her from the healing and the frequencies that she truly is. So guys, my question is, how sometimes do we feel distant from knowing that this is happening constantly and in our daily lives? And perhaps it's because even when we know and we have experienced and we have witnessed the miracles, the impossible, right? Don't we sometimes still feel a little bit like we gotta fix something? Okay, guys, I know this might be like a little low blow here because this is very topical. Yes, it's a very topical image, but really this is a little bit where we are. Sometimes, fear may put us right back into that seat of expectation and fixing things, and then we stop being the observer and the witness to the transformation that is happening in our lives constantly, thanks to the Reconnective Healing frequencies. So moving past these expectations, it's in a moment of crisis. As Gabriel Garcia Marquez would say, loving the times of color. We could say loving the time of Corona. How does that happen? We know these things, and this is the thing that it's so important for us to perhaps take a moment to observe. We know these things. We know it on a molecular level. We know it perhaps also in an intellectual level. And what are the things that we know we are it and it is us that just keeps us in a loop, that perhaps we stop seeing and recognizing that there is no distance between this healing and ourselves, this transformation on ourselves, right? So maybe we fall into a sense of perhaps disappointment when, even when we think we're not expecting something to happen, maybe we still are a little, or maybe we are feeling very much emotionally attached to a result because it's somebody we care about a lot. These are some of the things that perhaps get in our daily lives experience of those frequencies, and how just by the fact that we are aware of them, how that actually is constantly transforming us, constantly bringing this healing into every level of who we are. Is how do we actually pay attention to them? Now, it may be that with our busy lives and the amount of daily stress that so many of us are undergoing and undergo, maybe we have started to relegate our interaction with the frequencies to a special moment. I'm going to take a special moment, and this is the moment in which I will take a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to start feeling it. I am going to climb to that mountain, and I'm going to get myself a latte, and I will just look at the sunset and listen to some great music, and then I'm going to play with the frequencies. And you know what? That is awesome. That is awesome that you do take a moment and you do all of this. But do you need to plan it? Do we then go into the whole routine in which it needs to be a planned thing? Because we're really good at getting into routines, guys. Human beings tend to fall into routines and rituals like that. Like anything that becomes like a pattern, Our brains lap it up. They love that. So this is something that we're going to talk about, because where should reconnective healing be in your life? Should it be like the special plan moment? Should it be then, does it become an afterthought that you go to in case things just get really out of kilter, and then that's the last thing that comes to your mind, or comes to you because you have put it in the background? Or maybe are we just simply like this beautiful lady again, and I want to show you, can we just be it? 3 things you can take with you of activating healing in your daily life. These are the things sometimes we need a little bit reminding in our interaction, in our relationship with its frequencies. First, recognize that you already are these frequencies. They're not separate from you. They feel that they could be out there. They feel that we need to call them. Well, actually, we're just receiving, and we are the receiver. Our entire body, our molecules become this antenna. So how you want to play with them, this acknowledge them of them, this recognition that they're part of you, is up to you. Baby steps, perhaps. But sometimes you maybe just are on fire and you feel it everywhere. And then there's a point in which perhaps you don't need to feel it anymore, because you just know, because it is. The second one, there's no separation between you and the healing you need. The healing that you need is taking place 24/7. 24/7, the transformation, your ability to be multidimensional or appreciate and recognize multidimensionality is already there. There's no separation between that and you, because as number 3 says, healing and transformation are already taking place. What happens is that while it's in place, perhaps it's our perception that is still trying to catch up. And that's okay, guys. That's okay. Sometimes we need time to process things. And then there's a time in which we can let go of that too. But again, there is no rush. There's only the speed at which each of us needs to go, because after all, it's personalized, it's individual, it's a personal relationship with these frequencies, and truly is as what each of us needs.